those Dallas Cowboys, the Ravens did what they were supposed to do. We knew that they were going to win. There's no way that they were going to start the season 0-3, right?
Right,
We knew
without
that.
a doubt.
And they dominated. They were up big and then took their foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. The Cowboys scored a lot of meaningless after-the-fact points and then made it a close game, and they win by 3. And the Ravens still covered. It was like -1 or something.
Yeah, I think it was like -1 or 2. I think it was 1.
1.5.
It was
right?
1.5. Yeah.
Something like that.
We both picked them, right? The Ravens?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we knew that the Ravens were going to win, and they made it happen. But in that game, though, people looked at the Cowboys and their defense. My God. Derrick Henry and had what did he have?
150
54
plus,
yards. And also, the Ravens had 254 yards with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. That's how much they were chewing up the field at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. I mean, they couldn't do anything. But Dallas, we knew coming into the season. Remember they didn't get a running back. They claim, the $10 billion team claimed they don't have any money to pay Derrick Henry. They need a running back. They bring back Ezekiel Elliott, who has, literally no gas in the tank. So they can't run the football.
Right.
They gave Dak, who's unproven in big games, big spot, $1 gazillion, so they're stuck with him. Okay. CeeDee Lamb, a fine receiver, one of the best in the league. He got paid. And don't forget, they still got other people to pay, including Micah Parsons. And, he's supposed to be the guy, the defense. They were talking about he's the next Lawrence Taylor, whatever. Their defense is getting gashed and run through like ridiculous. The last 2 weeks especially, after they won week 1 in Cleveland. And, I've criticized Micah Parsons. Got the podcast. I said we should rename it to Turn Off His Micah. That should be the name of the podcast.
You were on that one.
And, he never takes any responsibility. I can't motivate, and we got all kinds of sound and stuff like that. But what did you just – how surprised are you how bad the Cowboys are?
Well, I guess at this point we can't be surprised anymore because the last time we saw them in Jerry's World, they been getting smoked. And this is now what happens in Jerry's World,
this
right?
Is 3 games,
we
right?
Go
3
back
games
to the
in a row,
Packers.
The playoff game, right?
Playoff game with the He shows us, everybody's like, dang, maybe the Packers do have their next guy. And it looks like they do. Obviously, he's hurt, but it looks like they have their next guy for the next 10, 15 years.
Yeah, they do. They got Malik, what you talking about, Willis.
Malik, hey, listen, they're doing something right with quarterbacks over there in Green Bay for sure. I mean, we can get on what you're talking about, Willis, in a little bit. But so you see him get smacked up by the Packers. Maybe you say it was just a fluke. Okay, boom. The Saints come marching in, and maybe the Saints are good, but maybe they're not quite as good as we had them. But they destroyed the Cowboys in Jerry's World. And then all of a sudden the Ravens, the score won't tell you how bad they were really getting smacked up.
It was 28-6.
Yeah,
am I right?
28-6 in the second half. You watch that game, you know what time it really was. So there's a lot of issues going on in Dallas. If CeeDee Lamb ain't going, it was good to see that they can spread the ball around a little bit. But you start to question, was that just the Ravens already thinking about where they're hanging out tomorrow night in Dallas? You know what I mean? Like last night, yo, we going to hit this club. Ooh, I heard this club is live. Ooh, I'm texting no girl tonight. Tell her I'm done with the game. What's up, ma? So you wonder, are they just losing it, not focusing? Dallas can't run the ball at all, terribly at running the ball. You don't have a bunch of weapons. Again, they were able to find some things late in the game. And then you have Dak Prescott telling folks, get off the bandwagon. If you don't want to.
Yeah, what do you say? Don't jump off.
Don't jump. I thought he said you can jump off if you want to. He was saying, basically, like, if you ain't with us, you ain't with us. Well, aside from people who maybe have Dallas Star tatted on them, no, nobody's really with you. You guys are at the show me. You got to show me it stage in life. You got to prove it. Then you have Micah Parsons, who he did what I don't like, Rob. You being a leader, you can call a team out. But he started to do the whole separation call out. Not like,
don't blame me.
Yeah, not the, look, we got to play better. There's ways I could have been more accountable. I could play better. I let my guys down. We got to find ways as a team. He didn't do that. It started to be well, I'm good, and the rest of y'all need to step your game up. Roll that sound for me, Rob G.
Right now, we got people just trying to be Superman. People just got to own their jobs, bro. We don't need everyone to be Superman. We don't need no Supermans at all. We just need 11 guys playing together. everyone's in the locker room saying we're going to do what we got to do and everyone's going to be accountable, then when you come out and we're just like, how are we getting gas? We're not being accountable. We're not set right. I need to get these guys behind me to trust me first. Like, I don't want to make those plays by myself because they're just going to slow them down, right? So I need everyone to do that.
What
right?
plays are he making?
So I don't feel like I should be telling another grown man to consistently be accountable. At some point, they got to take it within themselves. So every day within ourselves, we got to say, did we get better? Did I get better today?
Yeah, that's a good question. Did you?
Yeah,
because it's 3 games in a row. Okay, it's 3 games in a row in Dallas. Remember, they had won 16 straight regular season games. They get blown out. They got blowed out in the playoff game. Blowed out. They got blowed out.
Why the Saints come marching in.
And then they were really, like you said, the score isn't indicative. I know you can look at it and go, oh, it's only 3-point game. No.
No. They got ran through. They had no offense. And that was the thing. It wasn't a shootout where you're like, man, yeah, defense gave a lot, but we scored a lot. Yeah, y'all scored a lot of meaningless points. I call them pointless points, right? Where you just, again, the Ravens. Now, to be fair, and maybe this is a conversation we got to have at some point. I'm a little worried about the Ravens because they keep letting people back in. They big up on the Raiders. Rob G was happy. Rob G had his whole, what you eat, Rob? What's your sitting around the house watching the game? What's your go-to? One of the
chips
things,
and salsa.
See, I was going to say chips and guac, but then it might have sounded like I was trying to be racist. So I was like, see,
why?
yeah, so let me hold on.
Why is that racist to have chips and guac?
It ain't. It's just because, you know what I'm saying? I might have stereotyped my boy.
If he said tacos or hot tamales, maybe I would buy into it.
See,
chips and salsa, you guys.
Chips and guac is my go-to, just like when I'll say, you're at home eating chips and guac, but I see Rob G might have been like, hold up. He might have been like, yo, Dub, what you mean by that? So he's enjoying his.
So if I told you I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich while I was watching the game, is that racist?
No, I think you're a 2-year-old.
If I said, hey, Rob, what were you eating? Were you eating watermelon? That's kind of racist.
What do you mean by that?
And we love watermelon.
We all do.
Watermelon's out of season, though, isn't it?
That's not the point,
you got a little
though.
bit longer, and that's not the point. The point is stereotypes. You missed the whole. And why did you bring up peanut butter and jelly?
I don't know.
That was the most random.
That's the least stereotypical food ever.
Never,
because it's like a cheap meal. You
know, but everybody
jelly.
likes the peanut butter. See, that's why you got to get you some black sitcoms. Okay, you'd have known that is not a black thing. Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
That's an everybody thing.
Is it?
That's the greatest snack. Let me tell you something right now.
I'll
If I
tell
hit
you
the
one
lottery
thing.
and become a billionaire, I don't care. You have any food on earth. Please believe I'm eating PB&J 3 times a week.
I'm going to tell you when I don't eat peanut butter and jelly, and I haven't had one in probably 30 years. I'm going to be honest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't had peanut butter
I had
and
one
jelly.
yesterday.
I haven't had one in a long time.
You have to get the Uncrustables, though. Like, you can't make it, like, the
No.
Uncrustables.
But
He's an old man.
But
Now,
I'm
come
going to
on
say
now.
this. Like, if there's no milk in the house, I don't care how much, I will not have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So
with
you ain't had milk in the house for 30 years?
Or I can't. I gotta have milk to drink a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't drink water with it. I can't drink apple juice.
You know the Great Depression is over, right? The Great Depression is over. You don't have to, like, with milk, the Great Depression's been over.
Yeah, man, you sounding
Grow
real.
up.
Listen.
What?
Now let's make it. Rob G, he's making that headline sounding. Kelvin Washington says he's going to bring youthful energy. That was a moment right there.
What?
Milk? What do you need milk? What do you warm the milk up to?
No, I gotta have milk with
bed?
peanut butter and jelly. What do you drink? You just had a peanut butter and jelly. What did you drink with it?
Anything,
a Diet Coke?
Anything. Well, anything. It doesn't have to be.
Yes.
Well, I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly in 30 years. Why are you? You can't eat peanut. Are you allergic to peanuts or no? No, I didn't have any milk. What do you mean? What?
No, I have money now.
And
That's why I
I'm
don't
still
eat
blown
peanut
away
butter
that
and
you.
jelly.
When we were doing stereotypes. And you say, it's like somebody saying you ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't know what
Never have I life. Oh my gosh, baby, there's a table full of black people. Oh my, honey, what are they eating? Peanut butter and jelly? Like, that's never been associated with anybody but everybody.
All right.
Okay, well, wait till we go. I can't. K-Dub live on social media. I'm going to the Gram, to X, to Facebook with this right now.
I'm just saying.
You thought black people were the only people who ate peanut butter and jelly. Never in my life have I heard that.
877-99 on
warm
Fox.
milk.
877. I didn't say it was warm milk. 877-996-6369. I didn't say I had warm milk, but if I went to the refrigerator and there was no milk
We got
in
a
there,
show to do.
I'm not eating peanut butter and jelly. I'm not drinking it with water or apple juice or orange juice. It's gotta.
That's how I know the last one you had when you were 12. I can tell you were 12 the last one you had. All right, baby. Here's your peanut butter. I cut the crust off. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Mommy.
What?
Mommy, it's a peanut butter
Did she
and
bring
jelly
it without milk? You were like, come on, Mommy, come on.
You already know. Ma, come on, Ma. What's this? All right. They can't stop the run. Micah is blaming everybody but himself. Are the Dallas Cowboys in trouble? 1-2, two bad home losses.